Hello and welcome to my second video on Total War Warhammer. I have another replay of another scenario battle, and this is the battle for Kriegfeld Castle. This was a chaos invasion by some chaos marauders, and they attacked the castle of Kriegfeld. So you can see here the army compositions that I took from some of the tabletop games, and yes, you can see a lot of chaos marauders over here, some chaos warriors or chaos marauders, and I used the trolls to represent the beastmen of chaos. And here you can see the map. It's a siege. It's a siege battle. So they're going to be attacking me with siege towers and battering rams and try to get into the town. Okay, so now we're inside the battle, and we can see my deployment here. I put most of my swordsmen on the front because I knew they could beat his basic chaos marauders in these siege towers. And here are the crossbowmen on top of the castle, ready to shoot down anyone coming from the battering ram. And we see the chaotic advance of these horrible siege towers. And my towers are firing here. Pretty powerful. Already taken down some of the hit points of these men. But even though there's so little damage on these siege towers, it looks like they're going to get to the walls. Yeah, 31 here. I'm not sure if all of the men die inside the tower, if it dies. Wow, a lot of people have died here. They don't have much armor, so they die pretty quick. And in the back we have the more elite Chaos Marauders with axes, and the Chaos Warriors with a bunch of armor. Pretty sweet right there. Yes, and then we have the trolls in the back lines with their evil grins. And they breathe slime from their throats. It's really weird. So the marauders advance, and we can see if the town militia can defend against horrible warriors. See the camera shaking a lot from the impact of that tower, and they are jumping and flying around, leaping in, pouring into the city. And these crossbowmen, I don't know how they're firing through those walls, but whatever. They're hitting these people, and they start a rout. Yeah, these guys are running away from these townspeople. In the back, I've got the steam tank, the war machine that we saw in the last battle, and it's not firing in because it would probably kill more of my own men. Well, we can see battles along the wall, all along here. And my guys are getting pushed back. They're pushing through my men because they are only swordsmen. But the Chaos have worse morale right here. I'm defending my hometown, and I'm buffing him with my general here, giving them more leadership and making them wanting to fight more. Just in case they get through the gate, I have my halberdiers to protect against their chaos trolls, because halberdiers are good against large units. And these crossbows tearing apart these chaos marauders, and these guys don't even have shields, so they get torn apart even quicker This is probably a mistake from my opponent. He should have moved up with heavily armored and shielded Chaos Warriors. But he's lost almost 2 units to these crossbowsmen. Yeah, they have 57 kills. That's really good. But the first wave of Chaos has been pushed back. Mostly. But I have taken a lot of damage from that. And now the more elite Chaos Warriors are advancing. We don't have any Chaos Chosen of the gods, but... And then we can see them teleporting to the top. But, yeah, now they come in and start fighting. And I will not be able to hold the wall anymore. So right now, I'm leaving some units behind to fend them off while I get the rest of my troops to retreat from the walls. And I do not know why this gate opened. It is held by the Empire. No one's going through it. But I think it's opening for the routing unit. That does not make sense. I would not let these enemies go through my own gates. I would kill them to the last man because they were trying to attack my town. And I think that lets the troops pour in. We'll see here. Oh no, okay. Here's some marauder horsemen. Not very good, they're just chucking sticks at the wall. But, yeah. But historical. Well, I put that delicately, it's not actually historical. But from the lore, anyway. But my crossbows here now up to 87 kills. Doing some real damage to these chaos. Yeah, these marauder horsemen are not faring very well. Chucking sticks against the wall. So yeah, as I said, my first line has routed. Steam tank getting some action, making sure these chaos warriors don't come too far. And I'm recruiting my troops off the wall to come and back and defend the town center, which is the most important thing of the city. If it falls, we all fall. Now we have the line of trolls and their stinky bodies and flies buzzing about them, advancing and trying to break down these gates. Yeah, as I said, these represent the beastmen, but there are no beastmen in the game right now, so I just had to put in trolls. And it looks like they're just gonna bash down my walls here. Oh, yeah. Doing some nice damage there with their clubs. Oh, God. Wow, it's very effective, actually. I didn't know it was that effective. Just piling in here, clubbing the walls. But yeah, I'm retreating and I get some nice shots in from the steam tank. Even though they're on the wall, the steam tank's pretty accurate. And we were going to get some nice shots in. Ooh, that is deadly. But the walls have fallen. My brave soldiers fighting to the last, so they can let the rest of my men retreat to the town square. And this is where we make our last stand under this general. It's unnamed, but some general was here. And the trolls are pouring through, trying to catch my men out of line. So I've completely fallen. The walls have completely fallen. I have some regrouped swordsmen here, and some regrouped chaos marauders. This is really weird. They just break down their own tents. Anyway, we can see the charge of the chaos trolls here. My handgunners in front, and I hold the line, which gives my men more charge, defense, and leadership. And as I said, these halberdiers have a bonus versus large people. So that means although they'll still get knocked back, they do better than most units against chaos trolls. This was probably hasty on my opponent to just send them in first. If he could have flanked around, it would have been a lot more devastating. So far, I'm able to just hold it with my halberdiers. They are getting knocked around like dolls here, but now we have some crossbow fire coming in from here. These are probably my MVPs of the day. Oh, these guys aren't. These guys are. They're exhausted from firing so long. And now we have the Chaos Leader up in here with his deviled horns. Oh my god. And on his horse. The Chaos Troll's just doing damage to my men. But I said hold the line again, and they have more charge resistance. And we have some sneaky Chaos Warriors trying to get through and outflank me. And that's when I send my steam tank in to deal with them. Trying to pull through my men, and it's quite successful. Well, no, it just does more morale damage to him than it does to me. Because I have my general right here. Yeah, and I send the trolls going back to where they came from. And all of these Chaos Warriors. And it starts looking very good for me. Steam tank is in here doing a lot of damage. We've got a big route going. We have a very weak unit that my opponent's probably forgotten about. But it looks like we're gonna win the day here. We still have the Chaos General in here. With one blow of the sword, you can knock 5 people down. Oh, 15, never mind. But even though they have weak morale, they keep coming back, and a new onslaught on my men starts to happen. And I have more hold the line, stand your ground, which improves the morale of my men. Have the handgunners firing at those trolls, as well as the crossbows. Yeah, these crossbows got shots the entire game. Almost used up all the ammo. I think they did at the end. But we can see here my swordsmen are starting to rout, and the Chaos Warriors are starting to go through the gap and start attacking my crossbows, which I really need to attack these trolls. And the Chaos Warriors are just getting a lot of flanking penalties, and my swordsmen don't have that great morale because they're pretty low tier, and a lot of them start to rout here, and I'm getting pretty worried. If my general goes down here, it won't look good. My steam tank does have infinite morale, so it'll hold no matter what, and it has full HP, so the only thing that could destroy it really is trolls. But the Chaos Warriors just flanking around my men, and these trolls are spitting up on my swordsmen. Just epic combat around. Oh my gosh, just picking that guy, bashing him into the ground. I love that animation. But the Chaos Trolls won't. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then that's the end of the battle. It's just a massive rout because I killed this general there. So good game to ransom the person. That's his username anyway. That is actually what happened at Battle Kriegfeld Castle. The steam tank carried the day. Its name was Old Reliable, and it did do some damage here with 69 kills. But it was really those crossbowmen that took out his army here. So yeah, good game.